Hello, record nerds of the internet. It is the end of the year, and we are going to discuss my top 10 least favorite vinyl pickups of the year. Records I really shouldn't have bought. Let's do it.
Six in the morning.
We will start off with this big boy. As you can see by the sticker, I am attempting to sell this for essentially what I paid for it. This is a record that sold out in pre-order. This is actually a box set of 3 records that I already own. I already own a box set of these records, which is why I wish I didn't buy it, because I don't know what I was thinking. This is the 3 albums from a band called Napsack. They were an emo band. There's nothing on the back other than where this piece got ripped off, which is upsetting. Mine is number 209 of 300. And these records are great. Not mad at that because the records aren't good. I'm mad that I bought a box set of a 3 record set that I already have. Not smart. This does come with a booklet that I don't have with my other box set. But is that worth $150 to me? No. Originally I was going to do a comparison video between these and the other ones. And then I realized no one cares. No one watches those videos. And this band is obscure. And definitely no one's going to watch that. So, big waste of my money.
I think we should consider the possibility of psychiatric help.
At the rate you're going, you'll have spent your entire inheritance in less than a month, and you'll have nothing to show for it.
Speaking of wasting my money. Johnny Thunders. This was the version of So Alone that was on Drastic Plastic, which apparently now is defunct, which is sad because they would do really cool audiophile, for lack of a better word, pressings of cool records that should, never get audiophile pressings. Not unlike this Johnny Thunders record. So why do I wish I hadn't bought it? Because I don't like this record. I bought this before I heard it. I listened to it on YouTube, and I'm like, I don't like Johnny Thunders. So I'm trying to sell it for essentially what I paid for it. Speaking of things I shouldn't have bought. Samhain Initium. This is one of my favorite records of all time. This is a bootleg I bought. I already own an original. And not unlike the Napsack reissue, I bought this to do a comparison between the original. And like the Napsack record, no one watches those videos, so it was a big waste of time and money. So now I'm trying to recoup some of that money. I paid, I think, $40 for this. I'm trying to get $25 for it. This is actually, you don't have to watch the video for me to tell you, this is a pretty good bootleg. It sounds pretty decent. And it's way cheaper. You can add a 0 to this price if you want to buy an original. I bought this Devo record this year. This is a not good Devo record. There's one good song on it, and even that song is not that good. I didn't pay a lot for it, so that's good. I got it for half off. But, could have spent that money on other things. Here's another record that is not good, that was not a lot of money. Phil Alvin's Unsung Stories. I bought this because it's on Slash Records. So I'm like, well, this guy has to have some sort of punk background, I would think. And I don't know if you can see this, but has Sun Ra and the orchestra on it. So I'm like, what is that going to sound like? And it was $5. I bought this at a store in Virginia. And guess what? It's not good. It's not what I want to hear. There's a guy playing the flugelhorn. If that is not a very large red flag, I don't know what is. They've just reissued this. You can pay like $30 for this on Acoustic Sounds, or you can buy my copy of the original for $5. $5 is what I paid for it. It's not an expensive record. Why are we reissuing records that have no value? It's weird. Charles Mingus Presents Mingus. This is a reissue. I paid $20 for it, used. Wish I didn't buy this because it's super noisy. It's maybe the noisiest record I've ever heard.
Liar! Liar!
That might not be true, but it's definitely the most noisy record that's a new record that I've maybe ever heard. I have to give this a spin in my ultrasonic cleaner. Maybe it'll clean up, but not great. Not great. Sonny Chirac, Monkey Pocky Poo. Poo? Boo.
Dad, I don't have to pee. It's number 2.
Sorry, I can't stop.
Dad, I'm prairie dogging it.
Sonny Chirac is an avant-garde jazz player. He plays guitar. He put out this record. This is a hard listen even for me. Wish I didn't buy it. Here's a record I wish I didn't buy. The Accused. The Return of Martha Splatterhead. As you can see, I'm attempting to sell this as well. This is a reissue. These reissues actually sound really good. The reason I wish I didn't buy this is because I already own this record. They put this out with at least 2 different covers. I have the other cover. And I didn't realize that this was not different than the other one that I already own. I'm an idiot.
You're a moron!
I am an idiot. What else do we have? Oh! Talking about Sonny Chirac. Last exit, Iron Path. You're like, hey, I watched your other video where you talked about your favorite records that you bought this year, and this album was on it. Yes, this is the same album. However, this is a reissue that cost me way more than the other one. I bought this a week before I found the other one for $10. So I wasted my money. This is an expensive record. I'm now attempting to recoup some of that money. And finally, another one I'm attempting to recoup some of my money on. Shape of Jazz to Come by Ornette Coleman. This is a good record. Some people don't like it. I like it. I don't like this pressing. This is a mono pressing that Vinyl Me Please did. I greatly prefer the stereo version that Rhino put out, which is actually out of print now. So I think this is a decent pressing. It just wasn't as good as the stereo version that Rhino put out. I don't know why. I would have suspected that this mono pressing would have sounded better. This one's all analog. I don't know that the other one is. I don't know. I have to tell you. I like the stereo better. But this is a good pressing. It's just not as good as the other one. Now I have 2 versions of Shape Up Jazz to Come. I almost called it Shape Up Punk to Come, like the Refused record that they stole the name from. I have 2 copies of this, and so now I'm trying to recoup some of my investment. $25. That is it. That is my top 10 least favorite. Wish I didn't spend money on these records of the year. What is your top 10 of the records that you bought this year where you're like, wow, I didn't need to waste my money on those? Let me know in the comments below. Watch some other videos. This right over here, there'll be the video that I talk about my top 10, and then there'll be a video. Maybe here I did a comparison video of the Ornette Coleman's that no one watches the videos. I'll put that there. And then I'll put the Sam Hain one down there that, again, no one watches. And so that's it. Have a good day.